Former President Trump has now been out of office for nearly 6 months, but 3 new books are now revealing some disturbing new details about his final weeks in power. His lame duck days in office reportedly became so dangerous that the nation's top military leader was bracing for a potential coup and making comparisons to Nazi Germany. NewsNation correspondent Tom Negavan joining us live from Trump's Bedminster property with more on the books and on the president's response tonight. Tom?
That's right, Rob. The president here in Bedminster, New Jersey, issuing statements online for much of the day today, refuting what's being reported in those 3 books and attributed to key members of his inner circle. Frankly, we did win this election, the inside story of how Trump lost. The Wall Street Journal's Michael Bender writes that Mr. Trump told then Chief of Staff John Kelly during a 2018 trip to Europe that Adolf Hitler did a lot of good things. The book says Kelly was stunned by the comment. A Trump spokesman denies he ever said it, calling it made-up fake news. Another excerpt from the book says Mr. Trump wanted the military to intervene during protests last summer in Portland and Seattle, saying multiple times, just shoot them, as his military advisors objected.
Thank you very much for having me on.
Michael Wolff's new book, Landslide, The Final Days of the Trump Presidency, describes the president's reaction to the deadly January 6th insurrection on Capitol Hill. According to Wolff, Trump said in a phone call with advisor Jason Miller that his supporters looked like idiots, asking, quote, "Who are these people? These aren't our people. These idiots with these outfits. They look like Democrats."
The Fox News Decision Desk is calling Arizona for Joe Biden.
And when this happened, at 11:20 p.m. on election night, Washington Post reporters Carol Leonnig and Philip Rucker write in their book, I Alone Can Fix It, that the then president became enraged, screaming, "What the expletive is Fox doing?" asking son-in-law Jared Kushner to call members of the Murdoch family, the owners of Fox News. They also write that Joint Chiefs Chairman General Mark Milley feared Trump would try to use the military to stay in office after the election, that he was worried about a possible military coup, telling aides, according to the book, this is a Reichstag moment, the gospel of the Fuhrer. Mr. Trump issued a statement today denying he ever planned a coup, a statement that says of Milley he had no courage or skill, certainly not the type of person I would be talking coup with. I'm not into coups. The meeting here at the Trump National Golf Resort in Bedminster, New Jersey, the House Minority GOP leader Kevin McCarthy issuing a statement on that not too long ago, saying it was about record fundraising, upcoming congressional races, preparations for 2022. Rob.
Tom Negavan live in New Jersey tonight. Tom, thank you very much.